Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 297. Listen, even if I wasn't doing reviews, I would still be reading this comic book. This is awesome, all right? I know a lot of people, whatever, but listen, the idea is that I have some behind-the-scenes information, like I said, that Dan Slott writes more than a year in advance, and Chip Zdarsky just came onto this title, a couple issues ago, and he's like, okay, there's a lot that I can't do for right now, but I can plan ahead. Talking to Dan Slott, he's actually a very lenient guy. It's just he can't go back and start changing writing he already did because the art has already been done for these. So, you can't just go back and change what's already been done. So for a while, he's got to kind of deal with what he's dealing with and work around certain things. But he's still got some amazing, surprise in here, like last issue, the previous issue. Peter Parker goes and reveals his identity to J. Jonah Jameson. Is that a bad idea? Turns out it's not in this issue. So first off, also another bit of information. He was originally planning on having, what's her name? The Black Widow be the main enemy who's hunting him. Well, can't really do that because, she died. So it turns out that the information that she was gathering on him from the first issue, it's actually about trying to dull his spider sense. So they've got like a Venom kind of thing. Now, Agent Mintz is out here, and I don't know what his supervillain name is right now, but he's in charge of the Gray Blade, it seems, at least at this particular level. And this is, of course, the super group, the super covert ops group that worked within the super covert ops group called S.H.I.E.L.D. in order to handle bad guys, good guys too. They want to find out all the information about these guys. Anyway, guys, check out previous issues for that and reviews. The idea here is that Mintz goes after Parker directly because they can't find Spider-Man, so they figure they can flush out Spider-Man by going after Parker instead. And all the Gray Blade is going after him, and Peter actually gets shot. How does Peter get shot in the back? How does that happen? How did these guys sneak up on him? They're dulling his spider sense. Mintz has a way to do this that covers blocks, city blocks. So he goes after him, and he's about to get caught. He's about to get knocked the hell. Like, these guys are not joking around. These guys are not cops, even though they have cops working for them, and sometimes, in a sense, on the take. So there's like an oath kind of thing going. So Spidey's about to get seriously jacked up after he just got shot in the back, and all of a sudden a car comes out of nowhere. It's J. Jonah to the rescue. You never thought you would hear that in the comic books. J. Jonah Jameson comes to the rescue, not in a spider slayer, but in a car, a little black sedan, and then says, "Get in." He starts lecturing him, and Peter's like, "Okay, whatever. I'll have to deal with it." And Jonah's like, "You owe me thousands of dollars for all the fraudulent pictures you gave me of Spider-Man." Translation, you. And he's like, I know. And right now, since Peter's not working, well, he just got this job at the Bugle, go figure. But now that he's not a multimillionaire, he's probably happy that Jonah chintzied him on all those freelancer photos that he did. So it's only thousands, like thousands of dollars. And you've been working for how many years for the Bugle? Wow. So anyway, should have been delivering pizzas. So he helps him out, and then they go and they see that Aunt May has just been kidnapped, or not kidnapped, but she's been taken into custody. So Peter gets out and he's getting ready to fight. Jonah's like, "You better wisen up, son." So he's like, "You're right." So he goes up, he's like, "Okay, I'm Peter Parker, I'm surrendering." Yeah. Wow, this is going to be rough, dude. And the only way this gets even better is that next issue, we're going to have Black Panther in it. Oh, I am hyped to see how Zdarsky does Black Panther. I don't know where this is going to go, but I can't even begin to express how interested I am in seeing Black Panther and Spider-Man team up again. They've always had great team-ups in the past. Let's see. Let's see if that chain is broken. I'm, of course, voting that it doesn't, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic an A-. This was fun. You got to think a lot. Spider-Man was thinking a lot. He had to find a way to figure out how to use two web cartridges without web shooters. He had to figure out how to get into his hands on his costume. He found a mismatched costume, so he's got the all-black uniform for everything except for the hands and the head. So he's so completely clashing. And it's still like Mary Jane would be pissed at him right now. And just like he's got to go and find his other costume where the web shooters are. He can't even get there because all of a sudden here comes Mintz. And just, dude, like he can't catch a break. And I love it. This is Spider-Man under duress dealing with street level stuff that's just amazing. This is what my Spider-Man is supposed to be all about. I'm just saying, Dan Slott's got a little competition. You better pick up your game, son. I can't call him son. He's older than me. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.